Welcome race fans to the second race in the round of 12 for the chase for the Sprint Cup. The contender round takes us to Kansas Motor Speedway for the running of the Hollywood Casino 400. It's a fitting name because at this stage of the championship battle, the stakes are certainly high. And if a driver and his or her team wants to win the championship, there will definitely need to be some gambles. It's crunch time here at Kansas, and you're watching the NASCAR playoffs on McBlam Racing. And the pace car will make his hard left turn down pit road as we're coming to the line 2 by 2, 21 1/2 rows. It's race 2 of round 2. Green flags in the air. We're racing at Kansas.
Hold on. Coming to the green. Got one working the top. High side.
Go down into turn 1.
Clear right side.
Clear it up top. We managed to get out front fairly early, but here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. looks to the inside as we drive it deep down into turn 3 and 4. Jr. and Kyle Busch battling side by side. Here comes Kyle Busch. Busch looks to the outside. Jr. tried to squeeze 3 wide in the middle. Jr. gets loose. He has to back out of it, falls back to 4th. Kyle Busch hangs on.
Now you're clear.
Kyle Busch goes to the bottom. We go to the middle of the track, which is where we've been good all day long in both qualifying and practice.
You're doing great. Nice and steady. Second place is way back.
Pulling away to almost a 0.4 second lead, just about. Kind of bouncing between, over a half second now. We had a really good turn 1 and 2, but we've been really fast in the middle. We can get down on the bottom, but we get really loose. So it kind of works for us sometimes, and other times it can be extremely treacherous. Earnhardt Jr. has now made his way back to second. There's still 2 by 2 up there. They have not spread out yet, but once they get spread out, they'll probably be a little bit more difficult. We're going to go ahead and just start taking it easy and not push the car too hard. We got a long race ahead of us, and we need to punch our ticket into the next round. Even though we are in the points lead with Kyle Busch, Greg Biffle, and all these guys not too far back, we want to kind of stay up there. We want to have as much cushion as we can because the next race is Talladega, and we don't really know what is in store for us there. That is one of those races where, they're saying anything can happen. That's Talladega in spades. I'm telling you, it's harsh. So we got a 0.8 second lead now. Here we're laying off just a little bit more. Try not to use up the tires too much. I noticed in practice that our right front was wearing quite a bit, and we started to get really tight towards a longer run. So we're gonna have to be careful about that. We can keep these guys at bay.
Keep buddy. It's not over yet.
But we don't want to push the car too hard, which I realized that's what I was actually doing at Richmond to a certain degree. I was pushing the car so hard that I wore the tires out, and then after a while I just couldn't keep these guys behind me anymore. So tire wear is a real thing in this game and may not be accurate all the time, but I've always felt they've done okay with the tire wear. But we're leading laps here, and as you're watching this, if you're watching this on release day, this is Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. I am so sorry for getting these races to you so late. But man, I had all kinds of recording issues trying to record this. Well, I want to say all
Nice
kinds
and
of
smooth,
recording
you're way
issues.
out
It
in
was
front.
just
Use that clean air.
the software, the Elgato software was just glitching up a whole lot. So I wound up it works now, and everything seems to be smooth, but I don't know. You never know when it's going to glitch up again, so it's just one of those things. I'm not sure what the exact problem is, but I think whatever is going on, I think I got it fixed. We're currently logging the fastest lap of the race. So we've just completed lap 10. As they start to get a little bit tight there. You see the tire wear starting to play effect on the right front. And actually the right rear a little bit too. So if we actually needed to gamble, we know we would have to definitely take 2 right side tires, but I don't think I want to do that here. You hear me having to roll out of the throttle a couple of times.
Ready to go. 3-0. Whatever you're doing,
We
you
got
just keep
30
doing it.
laps to go. We're approaching the halfway point. We want to get a little bit past the halfway point before we pit because we want to make sure we can make it on fuel. And hopefully there will not be another pit road glitch with like last race with Matt Kenseth. I felt like we kind of had that race won, but because of the pit road glitch that was kind of taken away from us. But it's okay. We're still top man in the points, so it's not terrible. But I would have liked to have gotten the win at Charlotte. Earnhardt Jr. still holding a nice second place. He's not too far behind. He's been kind of maintaining the 1 second lead. Oh, sorry, 1 second deficit
No one's gonna
behind
touch you out
us.
here today.
Kenseth's not too far behind as well. He's running third. But Greg Biffle is another contender. Not sure where Kyle Busch is. Busch started outside of us. You hear us having to lift a little bit there. We're starting to get tight.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
And these guys are starting to come down pit road already. But I'm not sure where Kyle Busch is. Kyle Busch started on our outside. He is a chase contender. So we have to watch out for him. I thought for sure, I was a little bit worried. To be perfectly honest, I was a little bit worried. I didn't get the pole by much over him. So I was a little bit worried about that. But believe it or not, one of our the person who kept matching us in terms of speed during practice was Cole Witt. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, we got a smoker up ahead. Slow car up ahead.
fun
The
out
spotter
there.
warns us. Michael McDowell looks like he got sideways.
Clear on the inside.
He does gather it back up, but he holds up Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. goes to his outside. That was a little unnerving. I thought for sure there was going to be a caution. And I'm not entirely sure how the car is going to handle in daytime traffic. I remember we were really good last season, but I'm not sure. You know, with us having to run the middle lane, it's hard to gauge it. I mean, we did fine in practice, but again, that's practice. And some of the AI do race me hard in practice, but
Okay, let's use that clean air.
I feel
Keep
like
digging.
most of them don't. I don't know if that's a throttling thing, like something they actually programmed in, but yeah, we're starting to get real tight now. Really,
Time to hustle. We're going to get past.
really wearing on that right front. Kenseth is starting to catch up.
Car in front's
And
heading to the
we're
pit.
past the halfway point now. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. It's 40 laps. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 30 for some reason. I don't know why. I had in my head it was 30 laps to go. 30-lap race. It's a 40-lap race. So we're getting close to halfway. We're working our way around Michael Waltrip.
Clear
trying to
on
be
top.
as smooth as possible. Kansas starting to catch up. And see, this is what I was talking about. Like, if they can get spread out, they can start to, you know, they can start to catch you a little bit. But you can't really do that when, you know, you're side by side, lap after lap after lap.
There's your next victim.
Oh boy,
right
you
there.
have to go to the bottom.
Going up top.
Yeah, see, that hurts us when we got to go to the bottom. Try a little side draft on Ty Dillon there. Ooh, slow is Regan Smith.
Clear
Ty
high.
Dillon got into him. He had to let off the gas. Somehow that didn't kill Regan Smith's momentum, but it killed Ty Dillon's momentum because Ty Dillon had to let off. And they are now trapped behind that lap traffic. We've got clean air, so we're going to be able to pull away a little bit now. Yeah, I'm glad to finally be able to record these races. It's been a while. It's been a while, and the thing is, I probably could have worked on it a little bit
Doing
more.
great. Nice and steady. Second place is way
Just hit
back.
halfway. I probably could have been able to work on it a little bit more. It's just I'm so pressed for time with school and everything that it gets hard. It gets really hard to yeah, it just gets really hard to try to manage the time. So I only have like a certain window. Oh boy, I'm really starting to push now.
Clear right. Take a good look at that fuel gauge, buddy. That'll tell you how many laps we've got.
We don't have much left on fuel, so we should probably think about coming in this time by. Yep, there he is. There's the tightness. That's what I was
Let's go. The car
worried
behind
about.
us is gaining on us.
Spotters yelling at us
outside,
that the
trying to get
car
to your
behind
corner.
us is trying to gain, but that's okay because we're just going to let them by. 'Cause we're going to go ahead and come down pit road. Try not to slide it in. Okay, that wasn't too
You
bad.
need some fuel? I
That-
think we should change those tires out.
That honestly
Cruise
was
on the
not
wall
too
and ready.
bad. I've had a lot of issues getting down pit road and sliding. Oh, Kurt Busch is steaming. It's overheating a little bit. That's not good. I think Kurt Busch is in the. Oh, Kurt Busch is in the contenders.
Okay,
He's one of the
boys, be
contenders.
safe
So
and smart. Here we go.
if he's overheating, that's a problem. Alright, decent pit stop, no mistakes. We're out and away.
You're a lap down.
And we are one lap down because Matt Kenseth has stayed out and I would assume that he would come in. I'm not going to be... Oh boy, there we go. There's that... The apron here is so slippery. It is so hard to maintain control on the apron
Letting
here.
pass. Got a car closing on your outside. Looking outside.
Greg Biffle is
All
about
right.
4 seconds back. There's Joey Logano. Oh boy. Had
We're
to
on
back
the
out of that
outside.
there. Joey Logano looked like he
Car in
wanted to
front
come into
heading
the...
to the pit.
Yeah, exactly. Joey Logano looked like he wanted to come into the pits. But I was there. And he almost came down on me, but it didn't happen, so we're fine. Passing Casey Kane. Worked our way up into the top 10. I don't think Logano's for position. I don't know. Let's see. There's Earnhardt Jr. up ahead. There goes Logano down pit road. I believe this is Earnhardt Jr. we're catching up to now. We didn't make any adjustments on the car, if you noticed that. No adjustments. Just 4 tires, fuel. I think we were fine. Now, if Earnhardt doesn't get around this car...
That's a full second you've made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, he's being held up right now by Michael McDowell, who's a lap down. If he doesn't get around this car, yeah, McDowell's giving him all kinds of trouble right now. Thing is, we have nowhere to really go here. We'll work our way around Carl Edwards, who's on old tires, so he's going to be fairly easy to pass.
Clear.
But we're just going to be patient here and just kind of watch this kind of play out. Yeah, as long as Earnhardt Jr. is having trouble with McDowell, we're just going to drive right around him here shortly. So you see, we're working our way to his outside. Can't quite get there. Looking to the bottom. There he goes. Oh, and McDowell forces us down. Not sure what McDowell's problem is. He's not racing us leaders here very cleanly. We're sideways. Sideways chasing after Dale Earnhardt Jr. Earnhardt having a good run after having a not so great challenger round. Oh boy. Got right to Earnhardt's bumper. We're going to work our way to his inside. He's going to get held up a little bit by Jimmy Johnson.
One up top.
Oh boy, but he's going to get held up by Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is not pitted yet. He's on older tires.
Your door.
Boy.
High side.
Side by side, here comes Junior.
Right's all clear, bud. You're one lap down.
And we do clear Jimmy Johnson. Work our way to the inside of Michael Annette. Junior looked. He's gonna follow us past Michael Annette. Got to the wall just a little bit there. Here comes Junior looking to the inside.
Stay down.
There's too many slow cars. Too many slow cars, and we're trying to work our way through this traffic.
Watch your outside. One outside. Clear right side.
Alright, we worked our way through this traffic, and now we got one more car to pass up here. That looks like Brad Keselowski.
10 to go.
That is Brad Keselowski. Keselowski running third right now, but he's on older tires. See, these guys are going to lose so much time unless they're planning to just come in for fuel only.
Good low.
Which, by the way, they should have come in by now.
Right side's clear. We
are having another pit road glitch, and guess who would be out front? Matt Kenseth. Which makes me wonder if Kenseth is going to pull off another upset win with fuel.
9 to go.
It's not really a fuel mileage win, it's a kind of a fuel mileage glitch win. Yeah, as we had to lay off a little bit there. Car just pushed. Yeah, this kind of makes me wonder now. I mean, we'll be fine. We're good on fuel and tires, and you see our tire wear is not as extreme as it was before. And that's mainly because I've been in traffic. I'm not pushing the car as hard. And now I'm trying to make up some time on these guys. Oh boy. Oh man. That back end was stepping out on us. We're going to try to work our way around Paul Menard. Field is fairly spread out.
7 to go.
And if they pit, I believe we'll cycle around to the lead. I believe we will. I don't know 100%, but I believe we will cycle around to the lead if they pit. Yeah, I don't necessarily know. I think Carl Edwards he's 25 seconds ahead, so I'm assuming he hasn't pit either. Makes me wonder what kind of strategy these Toyotas are on, which has been the theme for 2017 so far.
6 to go.
But I don't know. I don't think it's just Toyota. I think it's just Gibbs in general. They just got the package to beat in real life NASCAR anyway. Clipped that apron a little bit there. Had to get
1 lap behind.
Lay out of the gas. Matt Kenseth has not come down pit road yet. This is worrisome. And I don't know how many times we can come in second this time. I really don't want to lose to another pit road glitch. We got about 5 laps to go. Kenseth is still on the track. And I don't think there's any... You see, we're 1 lap behind Matt Kenseth. And I guess we passed Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski, so...
Clear up top.
I don't know how many cars we're 1 lap down to. So I feel like I said, I feel like if they're going to pit with and just get fuel only. Oh, somebody's coming down pit road. Not sure who that is. That's definitely one of the top 5, though. So at least we'll get 5th place as we come around to the line. And that is Carl Edwards. Yes, it was.
Ready to go.
3 laps to go. There's our challenger from practice, Cole Witt. I'm not sure what happened to his speed this time around. Oh, Casey Kane got by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Just now saw that. And Matt Kenseth is down pit road. A few cars are down pit road. Matt Kenseth just came down pit road. So we'll be able to unlap ourselves here. However, yeah, we'll be able to unlap ourselves here, but we're not going to pass for the lead just yet.
Right.
Yep, top 4 down pit road right now. So if I can work my way around these guys, I should cycle around to the lead. But someone's leaving pit road right now. Looks like Jimmy Johnson. Nope, Matt Kenseth is out and away. Alright. Yep, we're going to pass Matt Kenseth right here.
Really good, buddy.
Yep, we're in 2nd. And we pass Matt Kenseth, cycle around to the lead. With 2 laps left to go. Work our way around this lap traffic.
Outside. Clear up high.
Coming off turn 4. Coming to the white flag. As David Lynn would say, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Come on, Victor Lane, buddy. This is it.
And all we have to do is be smooth,
Nice
as smooth as
You're way out
possible.
in front. Use that clean air.
Earnhardt Jr. cycle around to 3rd. I don't know if he can catch Matt Kenseth, though.
Clear high.
And coming off turn 4, into turn 3, coming off turn 4, and finally, we're going to get the win that we much deserved. We're going to come to the checkered flag and punch our ticket into the round of 8.
Very impressive run, buddy. We're going to let you buy dinner tonight.
Finally get the win that we deserve. Because we so deserve to win at Charlotte. But we didn't get it. We got robbed. We got robbed. But we got it here. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate a little bit. Punched our ticket into the next round of the chase. Into the round of 8, which is going to be one of the more difficult rounds, but we'll focus on that later. And that makes things so much less stressful heading into Talladega. Even though I know I could win there, I would rather not let that be the deciding race. Alright guys, so here are the race results. We are the race winner. We have punched our ticket into the next round of the chase, aka NASCAR playoffs, whatever you wish to call them. Matt Kenseth comes in 2nd after I thought he was going to pull a pit road glitch on us again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes in 3rd. Good finish for him. Casey King runs 4th. How about that? Good finish for Hendrick Motorsports. Makes me wonder where Jimmy Johnson is. Greg Biffle comes in 5th. 6th is AJ Allmendinger. 7th is Martin Truex Jr. 8th is Kevin Harvick. 9th is Clint Bowyer. And rounding out the top 10 is Denny Hamlin. So got a few chasers up in the top 10. Let's see, Brian, you pick out the rest of the drivers. I'll look for some of these chasers now. Jeff Gordon finishes 14th. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart 18th and 19th. Other way around, actually. Ryan Blaney 25th. Not a good finish for him. Not a good race for some chasers back here. So this is going to shake up the points battle just a little bit to see who goes into the next round. And 43rd to last place is Josh Wise, 3 laps down. How many cars finished on the lead lap? looks like about 28 cars finish on the lead lap, so not bad for Kansas. Alright guys, so here are the point standings as of right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you the rundown for who's going to advance to the round of 8 as of this race. For some reason our number is not showing up, not sure what the deal with that is, but we are still in the points lead. Clint Boyer is in second, third is Martin Truex Jr., fourth is Denny Hamlin, fifth is Kevin Harvick, sixth is Kyle Busch, seventh is Greg Biffle, and eighth on the bubble is Tony Stewart. However, Jeff Gordon is not too far behind. Looks like he's about 6 points behind of Tony Stewart. Brad Keselowski currently out, Kurt Busch currently out, Ryan Blaney currently out. So yeah, this race definitely shook some things up. Oh, now I have a number, but it's Brad Keselowski's. So but yeah, this race definitely shook some things up. So it's gonna be interesting going into Talladega. So yeah, guys, the fastest car finally won the race. I'm really happy about that. We have punched our ticket into the next round of the chase. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that we were going to be caught out by another pit road glitch, but fortunately for us, it didn't work out that way. I think Matt Kenseth was smart and took fuel only, but that's what got him that second place finish. If only he were in the chase, he would be a really good contender right now. But unfortunately, I've not had a lot of challenge from except for Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch I was a little bit concerned about because he started on the outside road. I'm like, oh no. And then he was hunting me down for those first few laps, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. got by him, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. showing the speed that he's been showing towards the end. It wasn't enough to make the round of 12, and I wish he would have, because this would have been a decent race between he and I. So going into Talladega, now those are shortened races, and the reason I shortened Talladega, if you don't know, the reason I shortened those races is because after pit stops, the field gets too spread out, and there's no pack racing after that. So in order to keep the true essence of pack racing, I shortened the races to 10%, and with no pit stops. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, I shortened the races to 10%. So, yeah, we'll see how we do going into Talladega. We've been decent there. We can lead a lot of laps until the pack starts to get smart and starts passing us on the outside and it starts working together. So that's gonna be fun. That's the elimination race, man. That's the wild card. It always has been. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see you guys in Talladega a little bit later, a little bit if you're not watching right now. If you're watching the Talladega race first, then so be it. But yeah, they're gonna try to get these out around the same time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day. And if you enjoy these races, I try to do them every weekend following the NASCAR season, pending any stupid recording issues. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in Talladega.